Hey there, I'm Pastor Joshua, and I am so excited to be able to bring you this update in regards to the reopening of the state of New Jersey and the impact that has on the local churches. Over the last several weeks, we've been looking forward to the day when we would once again be allowed to gather together to worship in person, and that day is finally approaching. In a statement this week from Governor Murphy, the New Jersey state governor, the stay-at-home order has officially been lifted, and the allowed number of indoor gatherers has also been lifted from 10 to 50. Now, this increase was specifically in an attempt to loosen restrictions on churches and to allow gatherings to begin resuming. So with this change, what does that mean for us here at Hidewood? At Hidewood, we're approaching this reopening in a phased manner, just as many other churches around the state are doing. This means that our initial reopening will be much different than what we're used to, and that over time we will slowly resume normal functions as it becomes safer to do so. Most importantly, we want you to know that safety is our greatest concern as we approach gathering in person again. And the following steps are key to starting off on the right foot. With that said, we are scheduled now to have our first in-person service on June 28th. That's in 2 weeks. Since we share the building, we are working together with Pastor Edwin and his team as they work on sanitizing the building and prepare for multiple groups to gather throughout the week. This includes sanitizing the main areas, such as the sanctuary, where we meet each Sunday morning, the chapel, and, of course, the restrooms. Additionally, some touchless hand sanitizing stations are being put in place for all of us to use upon entering the building. The second thing that you need to know is that there are 2 more policies under the state regulations for indoor gatherings that we will still be required to follow. It is the face masks and social distancing. Now, face masks are required to be worn when indoors during any and all gatherings. This means that once we enter the building on a Sunday morning, everyone will need to be wearing a face mask the whole time that we are in the building. Additionally, in regards to social distancing, we still have to remain 6 feet apart from each other. This is also required under the state guidelines. To help simplify this, though, in the sanctuary where we'll be meeting, the pews have been marked with designated areas that will maintain the proper distancing when seated for the service. Now, these are just a few of the main items that you need to know. Below this video, here on our update page, is some more information about what our Phase 1 reopening will look like as we prepare to resume in-person gatherings. Please know that safety is our greatest concern as we approach gathering in person again, and that these basic steps are key to starting off on the right foot. Next week, we'll be sharing another update. We'll be bringing you another video with some more in-depth information regarding what a Sunday morning is going to look like under the new state guidelines and in our Phase 1 reopening. As we get closer to June 28th, we're going to continue to bring you more information in an effort to create the smoothest and, most importantly, the safest transition back to gathering together. Just know that we cannot wait to see you all. And we're excited to be able to come together as a family and to once again be able to worship our God together. So until that day, continue to be in prayer. We continue to be excited, looking forward to June 28th to be able to come back together as a family and to worship our God who has gotten us through this far, and we know He will continue to get us through until the end. So until then, God bless you, and we'll see you soon.